Black, million.
Now, there's a quick thing that you can slip for like a few things, right?
We don't convert.
Couple months ago, we spoke about a co-unity spend, right? Where we want to get the black community to systematically shop in certain places. Now, we've got a committee on, we've got like a board, myself, Shaka, Leon's on board, and Tahaka, Scattered Minds. And what we're doing, we're looking now for black businesses that we can help promote and systematically shop and hopefully create like a day of our team, people go there, you know, we film, we interview, and you know, the whole spiel, right? So we've now got the board, we should be moving forward. I know it's taking a couple of months, but we got it now, innit? So that's the next thing, hopefully, and hopefully we can have some live hangouts where we actually ask the community questions like, what is there any shops your uncles have, or is there anything you recommend that we should have, we should do it, and so forth. So that's what we're trying to do. So that's the next thing.
Just make sure it's not black Sunni proprietors, otherwise certain man might chat.
They trying to in there, troublemakers and that. Troublemakers and that, you know what I mean?
I think we had a good chat today, so yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, I think that's a good thing still.
Yeah.
Not after the black, what is it, black community
Co-unity
spend.
So it's a co-unity spend, yeah? And basically, literally, so just to make it simple, someone's going to have a shop, maybe it's a hair shop or a food shop. We pick a date, and then we're all going to systematically get as many people as possible, and we're going to literally go in there and shop. And the ultimate goal is to shop them out. Literally have, so there's nothing in there. That would be the great conclusion.
Buy out the workshop.
Yeah. But what we're trying to do is actually like psychologically train our people to look for black businesses and also support the black businesses as they stand.
Shaka said buy the whole shop, you know. We go to certain man shop, they ain't even got stuff there.
I ain't gonna lie.
Rice and peas done. No rice and peas.
Boy, I can make a book like that. What's going on?
But yeah, no boy.
Party finish. No party.
If it's the Ghanaian restaurants, man will take you around still.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So if you got any uncles or aunts who's got shops and stuff, give us an email at outcorner2018@gmail.com. But watch out for the hangouts, because we're going to ask for the jump-ins, we're going to have a conversation. Let's do something constructive for the black community and lead by example. That's what we're going to do. Boom.
Yeah, that black van man.
Big up.
Black van man.
Yes.
You hear that, yeah?
Yeah.
We've got a co-unity spend going on black van man.
Co-unity.
Yeah.
What?
Co-unity spend.
Yeah.
So what we're doing, is that we're going to be putting together, compiling a list of black businesses across London to start with, and then across the UK and that. And we're going to arrange days for black people to just go and spend money.
All people can go.
Black people to go. But if anybody wants to come, they can come. But other shops. What about other shops? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the pound.
You see, immediately we've got problems.
I'm jumping on this.
Boy, if the white people don't want to spend their money in a black shop, let them.
We're not going to run them, you know. No, anybody can come and spend their money. But the point is that we are aiming, our target market is the black community spending money with black businesses.
Yeah. And you're welcome to join, brother. You're welcome to join.
I'm coming. Right. When is it?
Stay tuned.
We're picking businesses. So if your uncle Arnie's got a business, let them submit it forward for our day.
Listen, my mum's got a hot pepper sauce, yeah?
Is it?
Yeah.
My mum's got a hot pepper
We'll buy that. What?
Hot pepper sauce. The hot pepper sauce is bad.
Is your website or anything?
No, don't worry. I'm not plugging nothing.
Bring it next week, we'll buy it. Bring the pepper sauce, we'll buy it.
Hear what I'm saying though, yeah? Can't we just do businesses for everybody and everybody can come and buy it?
No.
What?
No, that's not what I do.
Anybody can spend £100. What are you talking about? You're only accepting money. But you're going to lose money now.
No. Anybody can come in it. Like anybody. So if you're not black and you hear about this thing and you want to go spend money with this business, no one is stopping you from doing that. What we're saying is
you're welcoming everyone.
No, we're not welcoming everyone. If you're not black, listen. You know what I'm saying? We're not excluding anybody from spending. The only thing that's exclusive is the fact that the businesses will be black businesses.
All right, cool.
That's exclusive, right? But we are targeting. We're targeting other businesses. Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, we're not begging no friend. But we're targeting the black community. Because we're trying to develop a sensibility among our community to support the businesses that are built by people in our community.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
But listen, I agree with that thing as well.
Yeah, that. You got our camera, yeah. Black van man agrees with it, yeah. I want you to know.
Everyone's invited. Everyone's invited. Come, bring your friends.
Everyone's not invited. Yeah. Nobody will get excluded. But everyone's not invited. We're not inviting nobody that ain't black. Yeah, there's no invitations going out. But if you come, if you want to eat rice and peas, come and eat rice and peas. But we're not inviting you. That's what I'm saying, innit? It's not an invitation thing. But you can come. We're not going to run you. We're not going to lock the door, innit?
We're going to run you out.
Right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's not an invitation thing.
See what I'm saying?
It's a different thing, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Love and blessings to all.
So you can gate crash if you want. You can gate crash.
Love and blessings to all.
Yeah, you can gate crash if you want, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Love and blessings
It's like the wedding. You're not invited, but if you come, we're not going to not give you a plate. You know what I'm saying?
Give your money to our black friend and send them.
Right, see there, yeah. Reparations. So that's it. So all the white people there, all the white people there,
I could go into 100 questions.
all the white people there,
yeah.
find a black friend and give them a 20, a 10, £100 and send them. That's what they should do. How about that? Yeah, how about
But what
that?
if they don't feel welcome because you said they're not invited?
No. I'm saying to them, if they don't feel welcome, find their black friend in it, and give them £100. Give them £200, yeah, and tell them give them £200 and say, listen, yeah, I've seen the light.
Imagine that.
Listen, right?
Just the fact that
reparations is a good thing, yeah. So as a part of reparations, I'm gonna give you £200 to go spend money with the black business.
Right, Shaka Ra.
Yeah.
Educated, very educated man. Do you believe that you deserve a proportion of those reparations?
A proportion. Reparations for me is not an individual thing. So to say I deserve a proportion, I'm not really concerned with my cup. I'm concerned with like
the communal.
the community.
So would you want what? Tell me how much?
So reparations is not about money, innit? It's not about how much. Reparations is more than that. So one of the things that I'd love to happen.
Yeah, tell me, man.
Right, for example, is for all the artifacts in the British Museum that are of African origin to be returned to where they come from.
Black Van Man agrees with that.
Right, so that's one of the reparations.
And the jewels are
yeah, Black Man agrees. Yeah, are you filming content? I need a witness. You know, in Islam, they need a witness. I need a witness.
I know who you don't think I am. You know, I don't know what you
I'm just making it clear.
That's just common sense.
No, because
That's just common sense.
I'm saying it might be to your benefit that they get down to something you agree in it. So that's what I'm saying.
No,
right?
I agree with that. No, I see what I'm saying.
Also, I'd say, so for example, the crown jewels.
Yeah, I was saying that because them diamonds.
The continent.
Crown jewels.
Right? No, why? Robbery.
All right, listen. I know that they came from Africa. I'll have to do some more research.
Right. And then, for example, the City of London, like a lot of the guilds in the City of London, you know the City of London is technically speaking.
You want everything.
Yeah. No. Listen. Right. Yeah. All that. But you know the City of London is technically speaking a separate state, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's got its
all
own
feds and that.
Yeah. Right. It's all everything. Right. So, but a lot of the guilds in the City of London were built because they were expropriating resources from Africa.
Let me use my brain. Sorry.
Right. So, for example, you see like when you see resources like iron, and gold, and you see coats of arms with lions and these kinds of things on them, and some of them were doing ivory and all that kind of, but it's because they were getting them from Africa, So there's a lot of wealth, that these people have amassed, based upon colonization.
But the guilds ain't worth nothing, are they? What you can see on the street, are they?
The City of London is worth.
You can't take the City of London, can you?
But the point is that they've got a level of wealth that is amassed from the exploitation of African resources. Yeah.
Not just Africa, from all over.
No, I agree. But I don't.
So leave the Indian man to fight for India.
No, but ain't everywhere it exploited everywhere.
I don't
in this
disagree.
Life, in this thing.
I don't disagree with reparations for anybody who deserves it. Yeah. So if the Indian deserves reparations, make him get his reparations, my G. I'm not gonna fight him on that. But you're asking about reparations for African people, innit? So that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that. So, but my point is that there is still wealth here that these people are hoarding. Yeah. From what they've stolen, right? So they should return it. One second. There's also the fact that after slavery, the slave owners in this country, the people that own plantations in the Caribbean, they were given reparations, to the tune of 20 million at that time, after 1807,
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I know you don't, right? But I'm saying that the money, that those people got, like in terms of them living off of that wealth, that money only ran out in 2015. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm saying that. So people were living off reparations for losing property after slavery from 1807. They gave right. Yeah. They gave the money for it. The government gave the money for it. Yeah. So from 1807 to 2015, there was wealth in this country that was amassed and generated. For that length of time, 1807 to 2015. So I'm saying at least that amount, right? That amount definitely should be returned to the people, to the colonies that were controlled by Britain, and that upon which Britain owned plantations and them kind of things there.
If they're just for inflation as well.
Just for inflation, definitely.
Just so you know.
Absolutely. So if we're talking about money now, when I say all that, because money is one aspect of reparations, there's also restitution. Yeah, there's also guarantees of non-repetition. Yeah, there's also like stop what you're doing right now. Yeah, come out. You know what I'm saying? So like, you see like what's happening with France?
Africa.
Yeah, come out. See what's happening with France and how France have got
countries
still paying them
interest off them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? After colonization, that needs to stop. Yeah, and then France needs to pay them back their money.
But don't
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't that the I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
That governments are taking the piss in Africa.
Yeah.
With some of the monetary things, what they're doing with the economy and stuff like that. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But what I went to go and do and went to go and see was the people.
Right.
Which is a difference.
Don't you
think that?
No, it's not.
Don't you think? Wait. Don't you think? Yeah, that it will be beneficial to you. Yeah. You see, like when you're going against things what are going wrong in the black community and stuff. Don't you think that it would be beneficial for you to differentiate between the system and the actual people?
Yeah, we've done so.
Yeah.
I don't think that you've done it enough. I don't think that it's done to
but I'll tell you why it don't make sense.
A lot of people are confused, and it seems like
I'll tell you why it don't make sense.
What could we do? Yeah, to make the people, the lay people, then feel that it's not them that we're targeting them. We always say it's the systems, it's the elite, it's the governments of those countries. What more can we say to them people to let them know it's not the late? Like, listen, Jordan M. Yeah, I don't want to be I've got a white friend kind of guy. Yeah, but he's someone that I find to me he's my brother.
Yeah, he's Muslim, isn't he?
Yeah, he's my brother. So and there's
anyone that's not Muslim and not black, can they be your brother as well? Can someone who's white be your brother?
Obviously, his brother Dean. But if I've got lots of friends that I've had in the past, that I consider friends. Brothers, not
brother. Your brother.
I don't have any brothers right
Just like
now.
How you got brother from
they can
through
be,
religion,
but
you have a brother who's not through religion.
Yeah, I could have, but I don't. I don't currently have one. That's all I'm saying.
Have one. All right, cool.
I could have a white brother that looks out for me, that I look out for him, but I don't have that right now. But that's not the point. Here, we're not saying dissolve your relationships with white people.
Yeah,
no one's advocating for that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Although black love all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So
if I see
one love.
No, black love.
Bro.
Yeah, one love, man. I like one love, man.
Black love.
Bro, I
like one love, you know.
Black love.
Integrated.
Black love.
I'll help a senior woman with her bags across the road, regardless of what colour she is.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
I'm saying, we're not saying we're not decent people. We're just saying we have a specific agenda that we're trying to achieve.
And I'll add to that, yeah. There's a brother by the name of David Olusoga, yeah. He's a historian and kind of things. He's got a documentary, came on BBC, I think it was, called Britain's Forgotten Slaveholders.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right? Yeah, right? And he goes in on this compensation that they got, yeah, after slavery and that, yeah. And we're talking about like ordinary Britons. Like we're not talking about just like aristocracy. We're talking about ordinary,
like lay people.
Yeah, ordinary. Like especially like ordinary white men and women. You know what I'm saying? And he went into the records of who got this money in it, right? And he's saying that you'd be surprised to know that some of these people are just ordinary like lay people and that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying we can't divorce necessarily. Now it was the government that gave them the compensation. That's a fact. But we can't divorce. We can't negate like that aspect of the thing as well.
Some people thinking.
Right?
Would you say it's a majority or a minority of people that benefit from it?
To me, it don't matter, right? You know why?
It should.
Right, let me explain why. You see that most of the plantations that were owned in the Americas, they weren't owned by the aristocracy and the government. They were owned by ordinary like Scots and Irish and British, who wanted to get a leg up and move up in society. That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? So we can't just make it. We can't just say.
You look like you're smiling inside.
I'm always smiling inside. I'm an African. I'm smiling constantly.
Remember, we want to start the conversation from those who were enslaved,
yes.
Those who were enslaving. Does that make sense? So our duty is to fix the people who were enslaved, the legacy of that, right? So we go for the most mistreated. So that community is what we're aiming for. So we don't necessarily need to talk about the enslavers or the people who benefited from the enslavement. Do you know what I mean? That's why. Like it's hard.
That's a good point.
It's hard for you to think, because how white supremacy works, that it's so powerful that when black people speak about actually being oppressed and trying to fix it, the first people we have to make sure isn't offended is those who benefit from the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And our job is to run that narrative, innit? Do you know what I mean?
And we can say, collectively speaking, even the layperson benefited, as a whole community from the enslavement of Africans.
Okay, so all of these people there that you're saying benefited, yeah? without reparations, can't you move forward with these people?
But I'm not
These
interested in
normal people that are on the
personally,
street.
but that's not the point.
Yeah, there's no hang up with these people.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
saying.
We've made
I'm not leaving my next door neighbour because he's white.
I don't have a revenge and vendetta against white people. Yeah, like I'm not trying to kill as many as them as they kill of us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, although by mosaic law it might be just.
Don't black people kill more black people,
right? Say again?
Don't black people kill more black people?
That's a different subject for another time. Yeah,
That's what I'm
But
saying.
And there's a reason for that.
That's not my agenda.
Yeah.
I have no agenda to enslave white people
I would say that's the biggest
and
problem
give them as many
each
lashes
other the most.
as my sister got enslaved.
Wait,
No, that's not my
do you know
agenda.
what? The reason why I
You're
thought that
worried about
conversation
white
is
people.
fallacious.
It's wrong, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
fallacious.
It's not.
Let me explain why. Do black people kill other black people on account of their blackness?
No,
they don't.
No.
Right.
I can answer
But
the question.
right. So I'm saying previously the mistreatment, of black people by white people has been on account of their blackness,
Yeah, I
not on
understand
account
that.
of some.
I'm just- all right, I
so I'm
understand
saying
the
it's a
nice
specific.
point.
It's a specific. But I'm saying it's a specific element. Now, is there a black on black crime element? Yes, there is. But I'm
Exactly.
saying what? But I'm saying to bring that up,
It's a reality, innit?
But I'm saying to bring that up whilst we're talking about the enslavement of black people is not conducive to the conversation. What
Like,
the-
it really is. It is.
It's not.
Because of the numbers.
Unless-
You gotta remember,
unless
yeah.
you-
but
unless-
Shall I tell
we
you
have
what
to
it
play.
is?
Let's play dominoes, right? We're here at the moment because we recognise that there's an economic problem in the black community that we're trying to fix. And you have managed to talk about slavery and loving white people and they're not all bad and this kind of stuff, right? Why did you go there? Let us know. Let the camera know.
Why did I go where?
Why? Because we were talking about economics of how we recognise there's a challenge in our community and we want to fix it. We understand.
And I agreed with you. I said it's good, but I reckon you should just invite everybody. That's the only thing.
But what I'm saying is we're training. So what you're doing now, we're training black people not to do that.
Right.
Not to do what?
You know what's also funny, yeah? Is that you want to invite everybody.
What are you training black people
but you're
not to
specific,
do?
But you're specific though when it comes to black people killing black people.
Yeah, very specific.
It's something close to my heart.
I hear you. It's close to my
Something
heart
close
too.
to my heart.
It's close to
So
my heart too.
that's why. And it's a reality. What I see with my eyes.
But peep the logic though, yeah? If black people are killing black people, then it's a problem that black people need to solve.
Yeah, you feel that?
Yeah. Well, I would say so.
Right.
What about the
Yeah.
white people that's killing white people though?
Yeah, well, I agree. That's for them to solve.
No,
right?
I'm saying, why are you only talking about
But yeah, but you don't talk about that.
Okay.
Right, So we're saying, what we're saying,
I'm
what-
black, man, I'm saying.
Yeah. So we're saying,
I'm black.
So
That's
we're
why
saying,
I'm talking
right,
about
but you was also black.
And I was in the ends.
Yeah.
Where
But-
people are killing each
But
other.
you was also black when we were talking about spending money in black businesses, and your primary concern was.
No, I said
that
yeah.
white
Make
people
everyone.
come.
No, shall I tell you why my primary
Why?
concern was why should white people
Let us
should
know.
come?
Let us know.
Because white people spend money as well.
They do.
But-
They do.
but hold on, bro.
But the primary
But-
problem that we're trying to solve
Have
is
you not
about our
identified with that?
communities.
Every time
No,
we
I
talk,
just-
bro, I'll answer the question for the camera, people at home, right? Why is it that when we keep talking about black betterment, you keep trying to interject Europeans and white people? Why? Let them
We live
come
in a
in.
white country. We live in England.
If we decide to try to fix
This
black,
is England.
black economics, is that going to hurt white people?
Pardon?
Is it going to hurt white people that we're trying to fix black issues?
No, of course not.
So why do you keep bringing it up? Like, what is it?
No, I'm
going
just
on?
saying. I totally agreed. I was like, yes, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on your side. Yes, I'm on your side. And then you said something about are the white people invited? You said no, the white people are not
No,
invited, but they can come or
Yeah, they
give
can
their
come,
£20 to somebody else.
Because what we're saying,
that comes across
No,
horrible.
program-
comes across horrible.
We need to train you how to like maybe take harsh
I
realities.
definitely
right?
don't need your training.
And the reason I say this is because it's like no one's saying no one can't come, but what you want is you want us to go, camera. Europeans, come down.
No,
we
everyone
love you.
come and
We want to
come
hug
spend
you.
your money. No, we want to hug you.
But you're not a prime.
No, we want to hug you because you said business.
Yeah.
So business hasn't got a colour who you sell to. You want to sell to anyone.
No.
You only want to sell to black people.
Hold on. No, that's not the sentence.
There's not that many black
Hold
people.
on. Let me demonstrate. It's training black people to think, to try to go out and look for black businesses. It's the part of the training.
I'm 100% with you.
Then that's a full step. That's a full stop.
No, but I said, are white people allowed to come and spend their money? You said
They're
no.
allowed
No.
They're not invited.
Yeah, they're not invited.
They're not invited.
An invitation is an act.
Are they invited as the way you come across? Yeah, they wouldn't want to spend their money with
We
you.
wouldn't mind. We wouldn't care.
I know, but you're losing business.
Doesn't matter.
So what kind of business is that then?
No,
What kind of business is that where you're just dashing it away?
No.
No,
We
my
don't
business I
mind.
sell
Look,
to any man, you
look,
know. I sell to
look.
the man who I hate.
White people.
I sell to the man who I
personally,
hate. I sell.
Personally, I
Man,
think
green ain't
I
got
think-
no colour.
I think all white people
You
should
lot
spend
got-
their money exclusively in black businesses.
Yeah, I agree.
Reparations, right?
I agree,
I believe that. Yeah.
They're not gonna wanna spend their money with you, I can promise you that.
That's fine. I'm not going out of my way to make it happen.
Yeah, you are.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's
No.
not my,
When I
that's not my
start
agenda.
selling whatever I want
Right?
to sell, then I
That's fine.
suspect that
That's
they want to
fine.
spend their money. with me.
And many of the business that we're going to talk about, that we're going to be going to, they're going to
decide to do
welcome.
that.
They want
No,
people to
they
spend
wel-
money with them.
yeah.
They're going to welcome it.
Yeah.
All we're saying is we've got a program and agenda
Yeah.
whereby we're trying to encourage black people
Yes.
to spend their money with other black people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all it is.
I'm on
Right.
side.
That's
Full
it.
stop. I'm on side.
That's
it.
a full stop
that's
there.
it.
I'm on side.
That's a full stop.
You see when you say that?
right,
You see
that's
when you
it.
say that?
Yeah.
I'm on side,
Right.
yeah?
Yeah, because
Do you see when I
because if
say
you go
it? You
offside,
see-
yeah, it's a red card, you know.
Now,
straight.
listen.
Red card straight.
Offside, get me.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm on side. Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
All white people invited.
Offside comment. That's an offside comment. You're offside, bro.
Offside.
Blow the whistle.
offside.
Blow the
No
whistle.
goal, no goal.
We can
Disqualify
laugh.
that.
Look, we
Yeah,
can
you
laugh.
get me?
Listen,
Yeah, blow the whistle, man.
We can laugh, yeah. We can laugh, yeah. But there's a serious undertone to it in the fact of.
Shout out to you seriously.
And seriously,
Go ahead.
wait. Just imagine if it was reversed the other way and it was white people saying no blacks allowed.
Well, no one has said that.
No one
No,
said that,
but just
though.
imagine. All right.
No one said that.
All right.
No one said that.
Well, it happens-
I
it happens, by the way.
I'm going to say to you, mate. I'm going to say to you.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
reverse it and
Yeah,
say
go
to
on,
you.
go on,
yeah?
mate. Go on, mate.
Yeah. We want the black people's money.
Yeah.
But you're not invited.
That's cool.
We can shake.
Not offended.
Not offended.
But
that happens anyway.
But it happens anyway.
Can I put it to you? Can I put it to you? Can I put it to you? Can I put it to you that a majority of people would be, if they never caught that first narrative, they would be.
Right now,
I believe.
But I tell you what though.
I believe.
I tell you what though.
A lot of black people
I tell you what though.
will
I tell you
be
what though.
insulted if they said,
I tell you what though.
We want the black people's money,
I'll
but
tell you
we
what
don't
though.
want.
But I tell you what though. I tell you about that.
Not invited.
I tell you about that.
The only
I tell you.
reason black people white people was mentioned is because
You brought it in.
Yeah.
I tell you what though.
Yeah.
I tell you what
because
though.
you're
we live in
dedicated to
England.
Right, I tell you what
That's
though.
why I bring it up.
If white people, yeah,
And-
were an economically
I tell you why I
disenfranchised
always
group.
bring it up. Let me clarify.
Here's the answer, here's the answer.
Clarify.
If white,
Sorry.
you know what? You know when I'd be less offended, like even less offended, yeah. If white people were a economically disadvantaged group, yeah, and they had an economic program aimed at their own community, and they said, well, if you're not white, you can come, but we're not necessarily inviting you. I'll be so not offended.
That'll be on the news though.
Yeah, it probably would
You're
be.
an intellect
I don't
as
really
well,
care.
bro. So
You get
you're
me?
intellect that thinks, and you're intellect that thinks, and you're a smart person.
Bro,
But
you know,
you
in fact,
say that to
I'm
the
gonna disagree.
layman,
I'm
the
gonna disagree.
layman black person, yeah. Yo, I reckon there'll be a problem. You say,
they're
yo,
going to interpret it different.
I think it will be interpreted
What, for white people? No, but you know why? But you know why? Because but you know why though? But you know why? You know why? Because the scenario that I just gave.
We'll take your money, but
But
you're
you
not
know why?
invited.
You know why? Because the scenario that I just gave doesn't exist in reality. Yeah?
What do you mean?
We don't live in a world that economically disenfranchises white people as a group of people based upon their race, history, and culture. It doesn't happen. Yeah? Now, bear in mind what I said. I didn't say that there's not disenfranchised or disadvantaged white people. I'm saying we don't live in a society that disadvantages white people based upon their race, history, and culture. Yeah? It doesn't happen, right?
You
So
can get
if
it
it happens,
black as well, though, man. You can get it
Get
in
what?
any race.
Get what, sorry?
Get whatever you want, man.
get whatever you want. So what do you mean? What do you mean?
Whatever you can, whatever.
And this is a program that is aimed at helping us to get it. At the moment, we don't have it. We can get it by your estimation. So we're saying, well, we don't have it right now. So let's try and make sure that we get it. Yeah, and
I agree with everything you said apart from
right.
everyone's invited. You're not inviting everyone.
Cool.
No, we're inviting black people.
We're inviting
But
black
if people want to come along,
But if you wanna come,
we won't push them away.
But you
We
know,
won't push them away.
business hasn't got no colour though, innit? Like money hasn't got no colour.
Anybody can come spend their money.
Yeah, anyone can swim.
Anybody can come
I
spend
know,
their
but
money.
you know when you say you're not invited.
Yeah, we're
listen,
not.
It's a bad business strategy
No, it's
move.
not. It's not.
It's a good
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
For this program, it's a good one.
All right.
Let me tell you something, brother. If I came,
agree to
hold on,
disagree.
quick
We'll
one.
agree to disagree.
Before you do that, let me say, if I came on camera and said, you know what, we've got this idea, we've got this black business, we want everyone to come down, yeah? No one's going to take it serious, yeah? Anytime you do a kumbaya
believe
kind
that. I
of,
don't believe that.
any kumbaya kind of initiative is no one takes serious.
How
yeah?
long ago have you patented or have you?
No, you can use that.
Put in the word kumbaya.
Anything I invent,
you have in it.
people can use for free.
You
Anything
can
I invent.
charge someone if
No.
they use
For
that
you,
word.
you can use it free.
Copyright.
You can own that word. That can be your. That can be your word. Yeah.
No, it's your word.
That's your word.
I've never heard that word until
Well,
you
today
said
you're practicing it really well. What I'm saying is, literally, yeah, if I came out with this Kumbaya concept, people would go, this guy's boring, innit?
Yeah.
Because we dedicate, there's a bit of edge. People like edge, and they talk about conversations
But your
like
edge is
this.
separate.
Black Van Man's got a lot of followers though.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
you can bring him down to spend their money.
Yeah,
They're invited. You're not inviting
No,
them.
no,
what we're
invite
gonna do,
them.
right?
I reckon
What
most
we're
of
gonna
you
do,
invite
yeah?
them.
most
You
of my
invite them.
followers are white.
Make a version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kumbaya spend. Do a Kumbaya spend.
I tell you what we're gonna do.
Businesses will probably
We will
appreciate that
allow.
version more than
I tell you what we'll do, yeah.
Here we go.
We'll let Black Van Man run the reparations angle for this program. Yeah, so we're gonna say.
after reparations,
No, you don't have it, but you've got the
I'm after
audience
it.
that can provide the reparations. So we're gonna say we're gonna do a reparations deal. Yeah, right. We're gonna charge.
saying discount.
If you say Black Van Man when you come through, yeah, we're gonna charge you 20% more.
Oh, yes.
Reparations tax.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Reparation tax.
Right, reparations tax.
I agree,
yeah?
I agree. I co-sign this.
And we're gonna do the advert for Black Van Man's channel.
Yeah.
So all the Black Van
Go ahead.
followers, yeah, right, we're gonna say reparations tax, 20% more. So if you go like to get a shea butter and it's £5, then what's 20% of £5?
See, where's the business? Come on.
£5, £1.
Yeah, £1.
One
£20.
pound.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna add £1 to it.
Yeah.
So you spend £6 for your shea butter.
Yeah.
And the thing there.
Thank you very much.
There you go. That's a good deal. I think that's a
Yeah,
good
it's
one.
a
They'll
good
go for
one,
it.
yeah.
Your fans will go for it.
Yeah.
What's the fans saying? What's the fans saying?
Give us thumbs up if you agree with them ones. Yeah?
Thumbs up if you wanna pay the
25% reparation tax.
jizya. I'll be
There you
thanks,
go.
sorry.
Let's get thumbs up for 25%
Yeah, you know.
reparation
Don't
tax.
ever need Islamic, man. Don't ever need
I'm playing.
Islamic.
That's my troll. That's a troll in me. Thank you for talking to me.
And you know, bro, and all jokes aside, we appreciate this conversation because
It sparks a different kind of thing,
we
exactly.
appreciate it,
Instead
you
of
know
us all kumbayaing together.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
That's his word now. I'm paying that,
love. Blessings to content over everything. Always.
Co-uni spend.
General.
It's good.
Yeah, man, come in, community spend family. Check it out.
Yes.
Black Van Man's gonna open up his version.
And bro, bring your mother's pepper sauce so we can buy
Colour
some.
unit.
Yeah, hey, listen. When you taste that pepper sauce, I promise you, I'm gonna bring it free at first. I'm gonna bring it free.
No, we want to pay. We want to pay.
That's what I'm like as well. But we'll see,
No,
I'll
we
bring
want to
it.
pay. So how much does it cost? We'll buy it.
£3.50.
Yeah, come on. We'll give you £5. Come on.
Them man's one's called, well, our man's one's called.
Well, I'll put the black man tax on it. Can I put the tax on? Can I put the tax on the 20% extra?
Well, no, because she's black. So how does that work?
Our one's called co-unity spend. You can make a version, we call it colour unity spend. All colours.
I got you. You know everything.
The businesses,
everything.
The businesses, I believe, they'll probably love
Everything.
your one more.
Oh, yeah, you probably
spend money.
My one's gonna uplift everyone.
We love that.
You get me? But blessings to everybody. I enjoy talking to you lot.
You're gonna target black businesses.
What? Who I'm gonna sell to?
No, you're gonna buy from.
What?
You have to pick a
the
shop.
pepper man or the
No,
whatever. It
we're
doesn't
gonna be
matter to
buying
me
from
who I
black
buy
businesses.
from. To be honest with you.
No, we're encouraging people to buy from black businesses.
Oh yeah. No, well, of course.
So
Yeah,
yours
yeah,
is
yeah,
about
Make one
business.
that's more welcoming of all.
Yeah.
We love that, man.
I don't believe that there's enough black businesses out there.
Yeah, for just black people. In order
There
for
just
them
needs to be
prosperous.
more black businesses out there anyway. Like, just.
Well, there's
in
a challenge,
general.
innit? We can do co-unity spend, you can do the colour unity spend, and I'm sure you probably make more money, bro. I'm sure they'll all
My
flock down.
thing ain't even for money at the moment, man.
No,
When it's for
but
money, I'll let you know.
it wouldn't be for you, it'd be for the business, though, wouldn't it, bro? So if
the business,
it's
yeah,
your grandma's yam shop, you're
yeah,
going to get hundreds of people to go and buy bare yams, isn't it?
Yeah,
And then she has no more yams.
Put our one to shame, fam. We
Yeah,
love that.
yeah, we love that. We love losing them ones.
Does your
You know what
audience
it
eat
is?
yam though?
You know what it is? It's not
You like
about
plantain and that?
it's about each one teach one. So if I do better than you, I'll show you how I done it.
Yeah.
All right.
Most def. There
you go.
But make sure your audience eats yam though, yeah?
Black
Yeah,
man,
banana.
man, I ain't done it in a while. You don't know. Big up content over everything. Big up Wee Man. Big up MJ. Big up Raven. Big up Shaka. Big up Nelson as well. Big up everybody here. You don't know already. Respect you. You don't know.
Nothing now, shut it down there.
I've got my long journey to do.
Shut it down, you know what I mean? Shut it down there.
I've got my driver now, man, so I'm down in the week. Yeah, we're getting you involved.
Look today. I'm going to be calling it a night now. Oh,
Let's
you
up,
want to
let's
call
up,
it
let's
a
up,
night?
let's up.
Yeah, we're done.
Good to see you.
It's some serious snow is about to come down as well, apparently. Is it? No, I don't know about when, but not today. But I don't even know if it's in the week. But yeah, but apparently the snow is going to be bad like later on in the year still.
Working from home, bro.
Yeah. Trust.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. Listen.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah, 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 Rabbil Alameen. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds. Alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. All praise is due to Allah on this day. So, Alhamdulillah, I'm back again on another Sunday, and it's been a while because I have a life besides this place, and a lot has been going on. There have been people speaking about me and trying to get me shut down,